Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm gonna share my experiences of the World Adventure Week rides that I did to complete the day 1 and day 2 challenges. So for those who don't know, the World Adventure Week is a property that KTM has created to encourage riders to use the Riser app, which I think they have developed on their end, to complete 7 challenges over the course of 7 days. That's 1 week, ranging from the 5th of July to the 11th of July. Each task gives you a certain point, and there are daily rewards for completing daily tasks. And if you are able to complete or gather 2000 points, that is 1000 points by riding a total of 1000 kilometers over a week, and 1000 points by doing any 4 of the 7 daily challenges, you stand a chance to win from KTM side the all new 2021 1290 KTM Adventure S. So that's the touring or road spec model for the 1290 Adventure. And with a price like that on offer, who could resist riding? Apart from being an excellent excuse, this event gives riders like me a great chance to just ride and hopefully win some interesting prizes. The day 1 challenge was fairly simple. All it required you to do was to go on the ride, record the ride on the Riser app, and then post photos or videos that you have taken on the app or through the app on your social media handles. The destination I chose for the day 1 ride was Shivling Point, a fairly straightforward ride. However, if somebody does not want to do the straight highway ride, they want a little bit more adventure, you can take a left from Kamshet and follow this route that I have just shown on the screen, which goes via Tung Fort and comes around the back side of Lonavala, and then you can reach Shivling Point all the same. This route has some excellent roads, some gravel patches, some beautiful scenery. It's a must go if you haven't used this route yet. The day 1 ride was fairly straightforward. All we did was use the highway, go to the location, take a few pics, spend some time together. So on this ride, my wife was accompanying me. We spent a little bit of time together and then we headed back home. The challenge for day 2 was a little bit more demanding. It required you to cross a elevation point of 890 meters above sea level. Thankfully in Pune we are about 630 meters above sea level, and I chose Purandar Fort as my go-to destination as it is about 1350 meters above sea level. Hence I would easily cross the 890 elevation mark while en route to Purandar Fort. The route to Purandar Fort is fairly straightforward. All you have to do is travel about 50-55 kilometers down NH 48, and then you have to take a slight left turn and then ride up a beautiful route all the way up to the top of the fort. For those of you who do not know, there is an army installation right at the top of the fort. Thus you are only able to ride up to a certain point of this route. While traveling to Purandar Fort, something happened to my Google Maps. It decided that I should not ride my bike and go via a route that requires trekking and mountain climbing. So it led me down a very beautiful route that took me through some gravel roads, some villages, some off-road trails, and finally led me to this point. I think Google has really lost its shit today, as there is nothing ahead of this. However, I was able to get on the right track after a fairly long detour, and as you can see, the lead up road to Purandar Fort is excellent. It is definitely something that every rider who is in Pune should visit at least once. Beautiful, smooth roads, nice twisties that lead up to the fort, and mostly there is no traffic. So, what more can one ask? Even the late 80s playing on my Wink channel or whatever, Wink profile. Oi, what the fuck? Imagine like getting decked by a peahen while you're driving on a road like this, riding on a road like this. That that would be one heck of a story. So all in all, a very interesting ride with some interesting stories to tell from the ride. And now we are going to start ascending the actual hill on top of which Purandar Fort is located. The views that greeted me were so beautiful and so refreshing. It was definitely worth getting up at 4:30 in the morning to arrive and hear the birds chirping and see all this lush greenery. Short break done at the top of the road that leads up Purandar Fort. Right at the summit there's an army base, so we can't go inside that of course, but this has been an extremely fulfilling ride. Thank God I didn't skip it. Almost skipped it. I was so sleepy in the morning that I did not feel like coming out of the warmth and comfort of my bed. But now that I'm here, it's definitely worth it. And that sums up my experience of day 1 and day 2 of the KTM The World Adventure Week rides. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment box and I will get back to you ASAP. And as always, if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more such content. Thanks, stay safe, and bye bye.